This is the Mastermind Millennial channel. My name is EJ, and today I'm going to rant about abortion. Yes, abortion. Now, it's been in the news a lot lately because a lot of states are passing progressive abortion policies. I get that, you know. You get enough people in your state Congress and they vote, guess what? This is the tyranny of the majority. At least the tyranny of the majority in the state Senate, you know. It is what it is. Ignore that noise. It's my 7-year-old trying to be quiet. Trying. Anyway, ranting about abortion. What? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I do get it. But I don't get why something so simple is conflated to something difficult. The science hasn't changed on this, you know. A baby is a baby. It doesn't go through some magical transformation when it's born and it's passing through the mom's uterine lining and all of a sudden you're human. No. Every single adult human started the same way. Daddy's little lazy sperm had to go find mommy's egg, had to crack her egg, had to fool around with her in there, and then that thing just split and split and split and split until you get a full-grown adult 19, 18 years later. This is how all of us grow up. So when I hear the argument that an unborn child or a fetus is not human, this is the most ridiculous, asinine, stupid thing people can come up with. No science book will agree with that logic. Okay? This is why the pro-life movement values life. Just like the good Lord values all life, they value, because let me correct myself, I am not a pro-lifer. I am a Christian with a Christian worldview on abortion. I'm not a pro-lifer, but I do value all life, just like the mantra of the pro-life movement. So maybe some people say those two things are the same. To me, neither here nor there, okay? Look, my mom told me that she wasn't supposed to have any more children. The doctor said, your next child may kill you. That did not stop my mother. Or when she found out about me, that did not stop my mother. I was told my mom bled out a lot and she could have died, and she was warned beforehand. But I thank the good Lord that my wife is like, my mom was like, you know what? This is my child. I created him. I'm going to see him all the way. I'm not trying to beat up women who don't make that same decision. Okay? That is a very personal and private decision. Alright? I am just very fortunate to be alive. I'm very fortunate that my mom, well, she was married. Maybe there may be some legality there, because I don't think a married woman could just go off aborting the daddy's baby. It would not work out well. That's neither here nor there. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. A fetus, okay, whether it just got popped by the daddy's sperm, okay, or it's 3 months, 2 months, 4 weeks, is a human being. Because if that fertilized egg goes all the way through 9 months and there is no complication where the baby doesn't make it, you know, those are extreme cases, and I don't think that is the norm. I think that then, you know, I don't have any statistics on this, but I do think that if you leave that fertilized egg alone and you nurture it, guess what? It's going to grow up into a money-grabbing teenager 15, 16 years later. That is how we all start. We all start the same way. So this logic that wants to impose that it takes some magical point for that fetus to become human, it's just ridiculous. Please show me that in any science book. Show me that in any science book. Alright? Yes, at a certain point, that baby, that fetus, that unborn child is just going through the motions. The body's just doing what the body does. But there is a point where you put your hand on your wife's stomach and that little baby kicks your hand. Or they're hungry one minute and they're not hungry the next minute. The most wonderful thing that ever happened to me was touching my wife's stomach, and that little knucklehead over there started kicking me. He didn't push. You just and then we saw him on the sonogram bouncing around in her uterus. I'm alive. I'm in here. Look, it wasn't cute, but it was human. That's all I got to say about that. Look, I love babies, alright? I wish I could have many, many, many more. But that's neither here nor there. The debate about whether or not a fetus is human, the debate about whether or not an unborn child should have the same rights as a born child is not a debate. This is people making a debate out of something that is settled science for a very long time. So what do you think? This is EJ from the Mastermind Millennial ranting about abortion again. Just saying, all lives matter. Have a good night.